Okay, so where are we at in this? I'm going to eventually want to transcribe from position here. This looks pretty stacky for Karen. What is Ed's got a 1 and a 5 to play? Bids for freedom. So this is the play you make, I think, if you're leading the race. To figure out if he is 6-2. What can Karen do with this? She can link up. She can make a 6 stack, or she can. Yeah, I think she's going to have to do something like that. And the deuce probably stepping up to try to escape seems pretty nice as well. Sure, sure. I think I like this play. I don't really see any other deuce I want to spend. And down 12 pips in the race, though, looking for contact. Is there anything bigger we can do than this? This seems fine. I think I enjoy the play there. It's close enough where we can still play a legitimate race there. Yeah. 5-2 is going to hit in the outfield. That's a nice shot for Ed. Gonna consolidate a racing lead. And Karen with a 3-1 is going to anchor, keeping her in this game for quite a while now. I don't think Ed has too much here. Looking to build some points before he can really get in a scary cube. 5-2 can't get to safety. So where do we want to place this? In front of the anchor? In front of the midpoint? Both reasonable options. We don't really have other 5s or 2s we want to play either. This is awkward that way. So no strong duplication that I see. I guess 6s are most bad otherwise, so maybe just continuing to the bar point seems pretty nice here. I think I like that play. And a 6-1 for Karen. She's just going to keep building her board. Okay. Unfortunately, the 6 has to go deep. And I still don't think Ed has enough structure or threats of it to cube here, so he's going to a 5-4. This is awkward. Again, I don't see a way to not leave a shot other than stacking up the deuce, which feels a little bit premature here. What is plan B, though? Leave more shots. Wow. This is a really bad roll that he found. I don't know how he did it. 4s are somewhat duplicated, so 2 down has some duplication going for it, but wow, I don't know here. I guess I would find a pure play and try to bait my opponent off the anchor. Probably, oh, maybe not. It's too much in the race. Yeah, I guess I would just play behind. Can we do a little bit of both? Maybe 5 down, 5 in, and 4 down? That seems like a reasonable play. This is very difficult, though. Let's see what XG wants here. I'm just entering the position. Yeah, not surprised to see Ed spend some time on this one, though. I feel stumped by this one.
I got to play.
Oh, we got to play in the audience. What is it?
2-point and slot the 4.
Yep. That's the play as well. That's what I settled on eventually, spending some time with it. It looks very strange, but that's the best we can do. Yeah. Oh, the A shot. Actually, I was thinking 13-9 and 7-2 is better, but I guess we slot a better point. 13-8, 6-2, or yeah, 6-4 with it. I'm not sure what this accomplishes really. Not a big fan of that version. Seems like it doesn't really benefit from duplication or distribution or anything. I guess it duplicates a 4. Maybe that was his idea there. So duplicating 4s and 6s is also what kind of tricked me into my idea. Okay, just going to play simple. Karen can't hit. 4-1 is it finally going to cover? It can for a moment, but then we have the 4 to play again. I guess just slotting in board. I think unstacking looks nice here. Last time 8-4 is right, so I don't see why it would be different here. Better than letting our opponent escape all the way with 6s and kind of be well on their way with tempo. Must be part of it. 6-1 for Karen, gets to hit and cover. Very nice shot for her. And 4-1 is going to mostly miss. It can enter on the ace and hit for tempo, but we have a weaker board now, and we're pretty close in the race. So tempted to come up with something else, but he's going to go for the hit, okay? Four, 5 is going to enter, hit, and cover. Does it all? Yeah, she did make an illegal play here. It's much better. Okay. Played 2 5s and Ed corrects her. That's the right thing to do there, unfortunately. And fans with a 5-2, and now Karen has a cube action. This looks like a very strong double, if not potentially a little bit too good. I can't imagine how Ed can take this. 2 checkers to get around, though. I don't know. Yeah, 208 too good. We should wait. And Ed passes it. Okay. Thought he was taking for a second there. Yeah, too good by 208. All right, I can get the full transcription going here again. Oops. All right, we got a 6-1 open, 5-2 split. Okay. We'll just keep going like this. No transcription for this one. 6-3 down and hit looks pretty natural. I can always just run positions when I need to. Yeah, why not hit here? I guess she's ahead in the race, so doesn't want to risk that. But I mean, it feels strange to strip your midpoint and give your opponent their full roll. Ed's going to use that to anchor. Six one can safety the block behind. Still a small racing lead for Karen, I'm sure. And 5-3 gonna make a point for Ed. Okay. Six four for Karen. This can run all the way with the racing lead, I think. I think that's our best option. And 4-1's going to miss, so I think just 13-8 seems fine. Don't see a strong call for slotting, but I mean, it can't be too bad with that blot behind. Duplicates the 3 to cover 2. Maybe the aces, maybe it's a fine tactical idea to try something like 13-9 and 6-5. The tempo hit seems, I wouldn't have thought of that. It doesn't seem like we're in such desperation to do something like that. Aces is going to hit, can't cover though, and I guess make a stack of 6, or we can just advance 4-3. Maybe that's actually a little better. Probably minimizes shot somewhat. I'd have to count through it, maybe by 1. Of course, we'd rather have the pure points slotted, but and she gets missed for it. Okay, very nice. Has to leave a direct shot anyway, so I can't see how we avoid entering on the 4 and hitting with the 5. We have a blot back and board anyway too. Yeah. And gonna go, oh, why not? What else do we have?
Come in with a 5 and down, or come in with a 5 and out. Just leave the checker on the 23 point where it belongs.
Fours is a strong response. 2-6, I think, seems a little rich to create another blot to play for, to unstack the mid here. So I guess I'm just coming out for mobility, even though we're quite a bit down the race, but I don't really like either. And Ed under a lot of pressure in this position. But he does have the anchor, so not really too close to a cube or anything. Karen hits with lightning speed. 5-6, I think we're going to try again. We could cover the deuce this time, I guess, sort of a better option. But now we're challenging a stripped mid, so yeah, I'd much rather come out and make Karen give up a piece of structure. 6-4 hits naturally. 5-5 as well. 4-3 going to miss entirely, though. Karen would love to be making a bid for freedom, but I don't think she wants to come out into a double shot, so she can just stay put where she is and cover the outfield. I like this play. Let's see, 5-3. not winning the race, so we're not under so much pressure to safety, but I don't really see a better option. So I think probably just, yeah, coming around, reducing blots. Well, this is a nice way to do it too. It does still leave 7s, but it probably builds a little nicer than if we just played around to the 6, so fine, I think. And with the blot and board, Kieran's not so excited yet with the 7 either. So nice tactical find for one roll. Ace covers for sure. I don't see a better 4. Why not? And 6-1 going to make the 5 point. Okay, nice improvement for Ed. Now starting to put a little bit of pressure on that back blot. 4-1 can't escape, so I think we're just slotting the ace. And Karen really out of time in her position. Needs to get that back checker moving, but getting stuck behind the 3' here. And what is the race going to be here? This is going to define this play a lot. If Ed can escape to a winning race, then he should go ahead and do that with his 6s, of course. If he's still down, then he needs to find some contact play, like making the bar point and covering the deuce. Just at a glance, I'm not really sure, so I'm entering it quick. I'm being lazy about counting pips. I probably could count pips faster than actually putting in XG. But okay, he's down 38 pips before the roll. So, he'll still be down 14 after the play, so I think he needs to find a way to stay back on his anchor, which to me looks like 13-7 with 3, and then just the 8-2. What else do we have here, though? We could... I think we want to keep the anchor like that. I don't know. That would be my play. And, yep, that's XG's favorite as well. Feels a little strange to release the outfield and the pressure on the mid, but we still see a lot of it from the 20 points. I think that's the best we can do here. I'm sure Ed's going to count the pips and figure this out on his own, too. 20-14 at all is just, like I said, like when we're winning the race, we like to escape that way and just break contact.
What's the race? I went away.
38 pips ahead for Karen before the roll. So I think Kent was asking me in the audience what the race is. So I believe that Ed's going to need to find a way to stay on the 20.
One novel play is to make the 14 points, slot the bar, and cover the 2.
Yeah, I'm not really sure we gain over just 13-7 3 times and cover the deuce. I guess some outfield presence.
Blue's got a free place to run.
Potentially.
Huge difference.
Yeah. 5-4 is going to get to run, but it still has to come into like 7-shot range, and Ed still has plenty of game from here, whether he hits or not. 5s, I think, is going to be enough. Well, 23, he's only down 3 pips now, it should be. So being down still, I think he wants to find some sort of contact, but I'm not sure he really can without destroying his position here. So maybe this is going to be best to just accept his losing race. But I mean, parking on the 15 seems ideal. I just don't really like anything I'm doing with the other checkers after that. Yeah, and he sees that he's going to be down in the race afterwards too and tries to find a way to stay. But what does that look like? 8-3, 7-2? Now we're wasting in the race to do that. So I don't know. I think...
Not leaving alone checker.
Ken suggests in the audience leaving one on the 15 and just continuing to the 5.
Leaving one on the 20.
Oh, leaving alone on the 20 he wants to look at as well. I guess we do have a little bit better board, but it seems like a lot of racing equity to potentially give away. So I think we have to keep the point here. And yeah, XG does want us to park on the 15 and play 8-3, 7-2, but by a very small margin over 20-10. And the difference seems to be, what is the difference? Gammons? We win some more gammons when we stay? Yeah, fine play that Ed found here, I think. That's a really tricky one. Technically very close. And what did Karen found? Double 3s followed by 4s is going to make the race almost dead even after this place. It should be, I think. And Ed's distribution looks a little bit better than Karen's there too. So I favor her position.